Alright guys, so just did a quick little video on how I set up the MCDU microflight surveyor or in long multifunctional control display unit. This is exactly what I do in my videos and my live streams and every time I use this aircraft, to be honest. So first things first, obviously you can power up the aircraft and whatnot. Then what you need to do is get the navs aligned, the RS is aligned, just to change it both to nav. Once that's all done, you'll be greeted with these very dull looking screens. I'm going to make it quick and easy because it's what I tend to do, especially when I'm streaming. So at this point you should have your sim brief flight plan all in place. So mine's here, my flight plan's here. Go on here, sim brief is free. I think you've got to create another graph account, but it is free. So there's that. Once you've got that, you need to make sure that your SimBrief account is linked to this plane, which I believe is somewhere in these menus down below. I can't tell you exactly where it is. I believe it is somewhere around here. Let me go back a second. In the aircraft. It's somewhere in there. I'll let you guys try and find that. But yeah, so assuming that you've got the SimBrief like flight plan created and you've got it all set up with the plane, first thing you need to do is go to the electronic flight bag, click that, then click request data from SimBrief. That's then going to pull your flight plan directly from SimBrief and put it into the plane yet, but it puts it into here. So as you can see, we're going from Gatwick and we're going to Mallorca. Hint, hint, this is the stream we're doing today. So yeah, so once you've got that imported in, you then need to import this into the MCDU. So what this thing does, which is quite clever, I must admit, is you can click load flight plan, which is it's pretty easy to be fair. It's pretty easy. So yeah, so once that's all in there, I'm done here. Obviously, first thing you need to do is nav data out of date. I get that. First thing you want to do is come to your init ref page. You need to set your position. So for this, click next page, GPS left. Click that. It'll copy it down to the bottom there, and you need to paste it by clicking this button here into there, just so it's all, just so the plane knows where it is. On most, I think on Airbus it does it automatically. Pretty certain it does, and even on the 787 and the 777 as well. So once you've done that, simply click on route, flight plan request. You can do it the old-fashioned way. You do it the actual real way, where you put your origin in and then your destination. So it'd be EGKK and then LEPA in there. But for the sake of using SimBrief, make it nice and simple. We'll click flight plan request, and you'll see it there. Now you can copy your SimBrief files directly to your wherever your plane's saved on your PC, and in this instance it'll be in there where all these old routes are. But if you've got it all set up and you synced it with the tablet, literally it'll come up here. So click that, and then set your payload. So click that once, then click set fuel, and then click select route. That's then going to load up your route into there. Beautiful livery, isn't it? Does take a moment or two. So once it comes up, click load. It says route uplink loading. It's just going to input it into the plane. Does take a minute or two. So once that's done, click activate and then execute. As you'll see, you have your start of your route in there. Now, we're still not done here yet. So what you actually do is go to departures and arrivals. Where it says your departure airport, it's at EGKK, so Gatwick. Click departure. You then want to choose the runway you're taking off on and the stick if you're using it. So in this instance, if I go to my SimBrief flight plan, I'll put it up on this screen as well for you guys. You then scroll down your route is here. So we're going to be taking off on runway 26 left. So 26 left, and that is going to be via Bognor 1X. So we should define that, and that's going to be there, Bognor 1X. So we click that, and then we'll execute that as well. And as you can see, we've now got our route perfectly in there. We'll do the same as well, so if you click back on index, and then a LEPA, which is New Yorker, arrival, we'll choose our arrival airport as well, so that's going to be runway 24 left. We'll do ISLY 24 left, and that is going to be via the Res 1 SP, this one here. Perfect. No transition today either. If there was a transition, you just simply click it. Execute. Done. Then we're going to go to the legs quickly, just make sure there's no issues. Let's just have a quick look through. So we've got one there. So what you want to do is simply click that, place it in there. Just make sure there's no more. There's no more. Perfect. And before we do anything else, let's just check our flight plan out. So we switch this to plan modes, we zoom it in, that's enough for me. And then, so yeah, so you click it to plan, then click the next button here, you can just cycle through it, the route. Just make sure everything's alright. Yeah, perfect, that's a good looking route. Cool. And then the next thing you want to do is go back to init ref and then click perf init request. To do your fuels and stuff, that's all in there. It just saves so much. You can do it manually, as I've said, but I just find it easier using this. And for the sake of when I stream and stuff, I do this to speed up time. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it manually, which I do tend to do a lot. Right, so once that's loaded up, just click load, and there you go. It's all just been inputted in there. Click execute. Perfect. Next is your M1 limit. That's on climb at the moment, that's fine. Takeoff, so usually in these it's flaps 5, so you do flaps 05. Centre of gravity, just click it, and it goes in there for you. The trim 0 as well, 4.63, make note of that, which will come back to that later with the center trim. 4.63, and then your QRH speeds, your V1, VR, V2 speeds are there as well, so simply click, click, and click. And then QRH on, and next page, perfect. So that is pretty much how you do it. Now obviously if you want to change this, because I don't like flying, I'm not flying at flight level 390 today, I want to be flight 340. So simply 340 up there, and then just click the top right, execute, and it'll update there. And if you go back to your legs now, you will see that it's all up to date. We just put a nice route down into Mallorca. So that's pretty much it, guys, really, in terms of how to use this. I've probably missed some things out, I'm not going to lie. But that's how I do it usually. So yeah, so if you have enjoyed, guys, and it has helped you a little bit, just let me know. If there's anything I've missed, again, let me know in the comments and I can get it rectified. But yeah, that's just a simple thing on how to use that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Adios.